guys got to start putting the money on me, baby. Do it now. Don't even tell me. Just do it. That's what I tell people. Don't even say you're betting on me, bro. Just do it. Ain't gonna change it. We're gonna put a beat on them. Just bet the bet on. That's all I gotta say.
I know you're working hard.
How could you, Joe? That's messed up.
Pardon?
I said, how could you? That's messed up.
What's messed up?
You know what I said? I mean, just can't believe you're doing this to me. That's insane.
What?
You hurt my heart.
Well, I'm still not doing
You
it.
broke my heart. It's over. It's over. We're done.
Again?
We're done. Yeah, I'm breaking up with you again.
So where do we even start? As the Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios press conference just took place. And I got a question for anybody who watches this video, my MMA Boxing Addicts family. Who's in the wrong? Is it Joe Goossen for not only training Ryan Garcia for multiple fights, having finished his training career with Ryan Garcia after the 2023 fight with Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia having, exploring different trainers, went to Derek James, and now is training back with his father. Joe Goossen went on and did what he had to do, was doing things on his side, was training other fighters, and Mario Barrios comes to him, offers him the job to fight against the fighter that he once recently trained. Is Joe Goossen wrong for that?
Thinking, well, what the heck's going on here? Why would a coach that trained my son all of a sudden turn around and train somebody else to go against my son? I find that very disrespectful and just isn't right.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I believe he is. I do, because it's, at the end of the day, it's not like Joe Goossen just trained him for his fight with Rolly Romero, and the one before that with Devin Haney, that was Derek James, right? So it's not like, oh, as soon as you left me, we split up and I'm going for the guy that you're going up against next. No. A couple fights went on. Mario Barrios offered Joe Goossen the job. But one thing I do know is, if you've been watching some of Ryan Garcia's streams recently.
So you trained in Paris?
Not in San Diego.
Shit, where at?
Like right by the border.
Him and Oblivion were doing a couple streams with Joe Goossen at his gym. I know Joe Goossen and Ryan Garcia both live in LA, are in LA for most of the time throughout the years. And I know Ryan Garcia actually was still training and using the facility of Joe Goossen. Now, they were friends. Everything was all good. If you watch that stream with him and Oblivion, they're all joking around and everything looks all good. But since the Mario Barrios announcement and Mario Barrios going and training with Joe Goossen, everything has flipped. And I think it's dirty. I do think it's dirty because, Joe Goossen and this guy have a relationship for a ridiculous amount of years. Now, Joe Goossen says he's known him since he was 17 years old. And being with somebody that long, training them for multiple fights during their career, you have to know something about them. You got to know their weaknesses for a fact, right? That's what you study when you have your own fighter. You study where their weaknesses are, their defensive struggles, and you fix them. Now, when you got a fighter like Mario Barrios is going up against him, now you can tell him everything that Ryan Garcia does bad, everything that he does wrong, everything that you notice, you can now give that information to Mario Barrios so he can use that and defeat the fighter that you once trained. It's dirty. He got an opportunity, Joe Goossen, don't get me wrong, an opportunity to train the WBC welterweight champion of the world. Who wants to turn that down? There's a lot of money involved, but not just that. Name value. But to what cost? Because today at the press conference, man, you can tell Ryan Garcia is booty tickled about this. And one thing that I liked about Ryan Garcia at this press conference was he looked like he was on cocaine. Don't lie. He was bouncing around, moving around, couldn't stop moving. If you watched his kick stream, they were actually live streaming him before the press conference went down, and him and Mario Barrios actually did their face-off. They had their face-off already. And the whole time he's sitting right there, he looks edgy. He looks sweaty. He looks excited. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. That is the best he's looked in a long time. If you look at his recent press conferences, the one for the Fatal Fury where he was going up against Rolly Romero, first off, at the press conference, there was a bunch of people, a bunch of big names on that stage. Not just Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios, all the attention focused on them. And you also had Devin the Dream Haney during that Fatal Fury press conference that was going back and forth with him. Rolly Romero, over the last couple years, over the last couple fights, has really got into God and has completely changed his style, his personality. But there's a big difference in the way that Ryan Garcia was acting in those fights. Even the one with Devin Haney, he wasn't as edgy. He was as crazy. He definitely was as psycho. Everything that was going on inside and outside the camp, saying that he was drinking, right? Missing weight, everything that happened with that. Smoking weed, everything. But when you looked at the Rolly Romero press conference, he was wearing his suit, wasn't as edgy, wasn't looking like he was on drugs. Sure, was still getting into arguments, but was a lot more chiller. This press conference, he looked like he was on drugs, edgy, and looked like he's ready to fight, man. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a good, positive thing to see from Ryan Garcia heading into these fights, because you've seen the face-off. You see Mario Barrios looks pretty big standing right next to Ryan Garcia. He got the side advantage. And you heard Mario Barrios telling Ryan Garcia that, you know, I'm the type of fool that gets up. I'm not the type of fool that stays on my knee and quits. Basically calling Ryan Garcia a quitter.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, it could be. Like I said, I mean, I know when I go out there, you know, whether I'm cut, whether I'm hurt, you know, I get back up, I keep fighting. I don't know if you could say the same.
If you guys don't remember, during that Gervonta Tank Davis fight, he got dropped, then got hit with a body shot, boom, right to the stomach. Ryan Garcia took him about a second or two to even react to it. Then he takes the knee and honestly could have got up. But as the referee was like, 8, 9, 10, Garcia chose to give up and give the win to Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, at the end of the day, that was the past. It is what it is. But I love the fact that Mario Barrios is standing on his feet and not, you know, letting Ryan Garcia come in here and completely bully him. Mario Barrios said he's going to teach this guy a lesson, and he's going to show him January 31st who and why he should have never underestimated him and why he's going to beat this dude up. It's exciting stuff, my people. And honestly, after watching the press conference, I'm more excited for the fight than ever, dude. I got a feeling that this Ryan Garcia really, truly training with his dad now, saying thank you to all the other trainers that ever helped me. But me and my team, me and my father are going to do it from here on out. And honestly, training with his dad now, I think, you know, him not having to report to Derek James, somebody who's trying to not only make you a better boxer, but make you a better boxer mentally. Now he's just with his father, doing what he wants to do, being the streamer / boxer. This is the Ryan Garcia that people want to see. That is the Ryan Garcia edgy, looking like he's on drugs. Ryan Garcia is the one that we want to see heading into this fight, my friends. And now it's making me even more confident on why Ryan Garcia is going to win this fight. I'll tell you one thing, though. Mario Barrios definitely ain't stepping down, my people. Joe Goossen, felt bad for you. Everybody's going at you. Ryan Garcia pulled out the shirts, absolutely gassing on you. It is what it is. You did it. Now it's time to either pay or to rub it in Garcia's face even more and make him look more than a fool than ever, my people. This is the MMA Boxing Addict channel. Let me know what you guys thought of the press conference today.